Today we're going to learn if we say a brachah on a minhag. There is a lot of things to do, not mitzad halacha, mitzad minhag. If there is a brachah, there's two examples. One of them, the chavotas arova by the lesder of sukkahs. We take arovas and we clap them on the floor. That's the reason there's no brachah on it, because it says it's minhag neviim. So we see over there we don't say brachah on the minhag. Now, halal rosh chodesh, it's a minhag. We're going to see in a minute. It's not mitzad halacha. And a lot of people do say bracha on some manavshach. If we say bracha on the minhag, why don't we say bracha on clapping the arovas on the lesder of sukkahs? And if we don't say bracha on minhagim, why we say bracha on halal? So here is what it's a Gemara and Sukkah Daf Mem Dalet. The emphasis is this sugya brought in many places in Shas, in Masechas Sukkah, Masechas Tainis, Masechas Erchin, Masechas Brachas. So I'm going to bring just a few inyanim over here. The Gemara in Masechas Sukkah Daf Mem Dalet, the Gemara says this: Itmar Rabbi Yochanan, Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi, Chad Omar Arova Yisoid Neviim, Chad Omar Arova Minhag Neviim. So what this comes to clapping the arova? So one says it's Yisoid Neviim, mean they made a takona to make this. The clapping the arova or taking the arova on the lesder of sukkahs. The Chad Omar arova minhag neviim. Oh, the words not kamina. If you call it Yisoid neviim or you call it minhag neviim. So Rashi says Yisoid neviim mean takonas neviim acharonim. Chagai Zechariah Malachim. They were the last neviim we had at the beginning of Vayis Sheni. Shoyim mesakne takonas Yisrael. They were part of Anshe Knesset Gdoila, among 120 Anshe Knesset Gdoila. They were Chagei Zechariah, and Memela there wasn't a minhag. They made a takona, like we have a takona to read Megillah on Purim. We have a takona to say Halal on Chanukah. They made a takona to do the clapping or to take the arovas. Clapping is already, I think came later on Kabbalah. More that was just to taking the arova. Or time of Besamidish to go around the Mizbeach with the arova. So that was according to one of the opinions. It was a takona, and the Adam and Chadman Domar minhag. Hinigus v'lo signalon. It's just it wasn't takona mitzvah. That was the minhag. So v'naf kamina. That's I'm reading from Rashi. V'naf kamina the levaya bracha. If it's a takona, Yisoid neviim, then you make a bracha. If it's just a minhag, there's no bracha. The lekel remember with tzivonu. How could you say Asher Kiddushon mitzvahs of tzivonu? Commanded us. Who commanded you? Nobody commanded you. Not Chazal, not Torah. So you can't say with tzivonu. Da afilu bichlal lo yisoshu leisa. Even mitzvahs drabbanon. Mikra Megillah says what's with tzivonu? Meaning tzivonu to listen to chachamim. Lo yisoshu ma'adav shagidach yimin the small. Or you can't say with tzivonu. It's just a minhag. So the mele. That's why on arovas l'kul alma we don't see anybody saying brachas by chavotas arova because of that reason. Now, so the next question is then why we say bracha on Rosh Chodesh. Whoever's saying, by the way, Sfaradim don't say it for that reason. So like I said, there's in many Gemaras mentioned that we have either 18 or 21 days where we will say the full halal. In Eretz Yisrael, it's 18 days, 8 days of Hanukkah, 8 days of Sukkot and Shmini Atzeres. That's already 16. Then we have 1 day Shavuos. It's 19, and the first day of Pesach, it's 18. That's in Eretz Yisrael. Chutzah we have 3 days because Sveka de Yoyma, it's 21 days. Rosh Chodesh is not among them, so why we're saying on Rosh Chodesh, it's a minhag. It's brought also in the Masechas Tainis, so it's a minhag. So again, the question is why we say whoever is saying bracha. How could you say bracha on a minhag? Asher Kiddushon mitzvah. So it's like this. I'm reading now the Tosfos in Masechas Sukkah, Mem Dalet Amud Beis. This similar Tosfos brought in all these different Masechtas also. So I'm reading from there. So it says, "V'yesh the Tosfos says, v'dadikim etukach the lom vorchen halal the Rosh Chodesh she'en el minhag ba'alma." It's only a minhag. Now, so that's one opinion. That's Rashi. That's one opinion in Tosfos, and we're going to see there's many other Rishonim hold the Rambam like Rashi. There's no bracha on halal. However, Rabbeinu Tam oimer the en raya me'arova lahalal. The arova and el tiltul. What's arova? Originally, like I said, the arova was go around the mizbeach. You take the arova, like I said. That's later on came also chavotas arova. It's more kabbalistic in mamtik the dinim. Okay, so there's really like it's nothing really tangible over here. Somebody could pick up in his hands an apple. That doesn't show the mitzvah. He says the arova tiltul. The kevan the lav takontehi ela minhag lo chashiv ela mikvah le brocha. That wasn't choshuv enough to make a brocha on it. Aval kriyas halal lo gora mikoyre batoyra. When you read in Torah, you say bracha. The kavos agam bracha na shnei yom tov shel Goliath. Why we say bracha on the second day of Yom Tov and chutzah la'aretz? It's a minhag. Like the Gemara in Beis says, it's only minhag. Minhag avosenu b'yodenu. Yeah. Then the Tosfos himself is trying to reject this opinion because it still say by Yom Tov we're just doing second day. We don't say over there Asher Kiddishonu and any mitzvah. We're just holding a Mashenkin over here. You say V'tzivonu or Likreis Hallel. Says so. How could you say V'tzivonu? Who's Mitzvah you? Yeah. Now then there's another raya. Tkiyas Shofar Yom Tov Sheni Shel Rosh Hashanah. We say Asher Kiddishonu. The first day is the raya. The second day it's only. It's not there. How can we say Asher Kiddishonu? It says over there, it's not a minhag. Over there it's takona. The Gemara in Veh talks about it. That Yom Tov mitzad a minhag, Rosh Hashanah. That's why it's Yom HaArichta. That was takona tzachomim. We wasn't just came mitzad a minhag. So that's enough given takona. L'maisa, according to Rabbeinu Tam, we're saying this, and there's another Tosfos over there. The Tosfos bring another thing from the Rimi Kutzi. He brings that the reason the reason we're saying bracha and the Hallel, it says like this. And he brings a raya. If a woman wants to take and shake a lulav, some women they're not mechuyev, but if they want, that's Asher Kiddishonu. They want to sit in a sukkah, they're not mechuyev, that's Asher Kiddishonu mitzvah. Who gave you this mitzvah? Since you could mechayev yourself in such a mitzvah, Memele says over here also, I want to mechayev myself to say Hallel on Rosh Chodesh. Memele says you could say the brachah. It says a Belele Psochim that you said, some people say by little Pedro say Alikres Hallel by the shuls, and some people by the Agoda. And anyway, so he brings, you could mechayev yourself to say for Rosh Chodesh also the bracha. Now, Halacha L'maisa is like this. The Rambam writes, he's like I say, he's a whole like Rashi, very strong. He says like this. Aval b'rosh chodoshim kriyas halal amrim v'milchas Chanukah perek gimel. Aval b'rosh chodoshim kriyas halal minhag ben mitzvah. Uminhag ze b'tzibur leficha koirim bediluk. Ve'en mevorchin olav shen mevorchim ala minhag. According to him, b'yochid v'chal don't say it's only b'tzibur. Ve'en mevorchim olav shen mevorchim ala minhag v'yochid lo yikra klal. Meaning by Rosh Chodesh, according to the Rambam, if you're davening by Yechidus, you don't say Hallel altogether. When you daven b'tzibur, you say the Hallel b'dilug without the bracha. Yeah. Oh, v'chen v'shari mea Pesach Chol HaMoed. That's another inyan. Chol HaMoed it says koirim b'dilug kerosh Chodesh. According to the Rambam, Chol HaMoed and Rosh Chodesh, Chol HaMoed Pesach. Yeah, not like Sukkot. It's like Rosh Chodesh. So it would be the same thing. You only an individual davening by Yechidus would not say Hallel altogether, but Sibur you would say the Hallel without the bracha. Over here, the only one disagree with Rambam, this prat only. L'gabe Chol HaMoed, that's Ramban. Ramban saying it's different between Rosh Chodesh and Chol HaMoed, because Ramban says Chol HaMoed, even Yochid Mechuyev says bracha. Everything else is maski. We don't say bracha on Rosh Chodesh. It says because over there it was not a minhag, it's takona to say Hallel on Chol HaMoed. The middle over there, Ramban says you say bracha. Nafkamina would be l'maisa. Those people, which is even according to the Sfadim, we're going to see they follow the Rambam or the Rashi. They don't say bracha. According to the Ramban, Chol HaMoed, you do have to say bracha for them. The Magid Mishnah brings another minhag again. Ushet Sibur mevorchin olav v'yochid omra b'lo bracha. Again, the Sfardim, as far as I know, they don't say bracha at all on Rosh Chodesh. Going to Magid Mishnah, the Tzibur would say the bracha, not the Yochid, the Daven with the Tzibur, only the Tzibur, but the Shliach Tzibur would say it, not everybody else. So, okay, so Halacha L'maisa, here is what the Beis Yosef brings in Hilchas Rosh Chodesh, Tov Chov Beis. He says like this. The Chosav HaRosh V'Aran, Shebekayotze B'zeh, but it's a lot of opinions. Say it, don't say it. He says, Omru. By the Machzor Vitri, the Talmud of Rashi also said, like Rashi, that we don't make a bracha on according to Rashi and Machzor Vitri, and then the Rambam, we don't say bracha on Rosh Chodesh at all. Yeah, he says the Rosh writes, Shebekayotze Omru, Im Halocha Refefes B'Yodcha. You're not sure what to do. Re'ech HaTzibur Neihagim Unhoiken. Do like whatever the Tzibur does. It's not some minhag people made up. It's a minhag. It was a minhag vasikin. It says of Aminagu Shulvorchim ala Hallel. Again, that's in some places. That's from the Rosh. V'Rav Magid, then the biggest bishop. V'Rav Magid because of again Shatzibur mevorchin olav v'yochidom below bracha. Okay, so Lamaisa is like this. The Sfardim, like I said, don't say bracha on the Hallel. Those which just follow the Rabbeinu Tam. That's what the Ramo brings over like this. The Mechaber says over here that that's like the Rambam. There's no bracha over there. He says, but the Ramo says v'yesh omrim legam yochid mevorach olav. Meaning, even you daven be yechidus, not only b'tzibur, you also would say bracha on the halal of Rosh Chodesh, v'chanagim, b'din esel mikol mokim. That's one nekuda of it. It's very important. That's what the Ramoet, I think a lot of people are not aware of it. Umikol mokim, he says, since if you know this halacha, the whole thing is mitzad minhag, you zoyer likros b'tzibur. Be careful on Rosh Chodesh. Even people that are not careful during the year, maybe, or sometimes they don't mind skipping a minyan, by Rosh Chodesh, they zoyer likros b'tzibur, k'de levorech olav imat tzibur. Yeah? So because that's become more a shayla, because there's some opinion Yochid Bechal doesn't say it, even those which just hold like the Magid Mishnah, but Tzibur he said the Yochid not. So he says at least it says try to do with the Tzibur, because there's more reason with the Tzibur we're saying it together. It's more opinions to say it. So as Rosh Chodesh comes out that afilu to minhag Ashkenazim that you say brachah and the halal and Rosh Chodesh try. He didn't say you should not make it b'yichid. He said try to do it with Tzibur. This way you have less shaylas. So Lamaisa, according to this, that. Since the Rosh Chodesh is more tangible, it's like learning Torah, praising Hashem, so you would say, most places they do say halal with the bracha, and according to Sfardim, they say on Rosh Chodesh the halal without the bracha.